What's up, Pineal family? So today I'm at this beautiful park and I'm gonna be cleaning up trash. And I'm cleaning up trash because of you guys. Because every time we got a subscriber from the last video, I'm going to be cleaning up trash for every subscriber. Now, we got about 40. I'm probably gonna clean up more than 40 pieces of trash, but that is what I'm doing here. And I'm also gonna be talking about gratitude, why I think gratitude is so important, being grateful. So as I clean up this trash, because of you guys, I'm gonna be talking about gratitude. Now, you're gonna wanna stay to the end of this video because the next trash cleaning video I do is gonna be based on how long you guys watched in this video. So if you guys watch 30%, I would pick up trash for 30 minutes. 100%, 100 minutes. And so I would do that, plus I would pick up the trash amount about how many subscribers we got on this video as well. So the time plus the subscribers, I think it's a super cool thing to do because I think it's a big problem in America, trash, and I think it's fun to use this channel to have you guys also be involved in cleaning up America. You guys matter. Your subscriptions and you comments and all that stuff, your watch time makes this channel grow. When this channel grows, I can do more stuff. Eventually I can do it full time. I can have a team, yada, 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 and we can just do cool stuff in America. Trash picking up, I think, is one of the biggest problems in America, or not trash picking up, but just trash in America. Lots of other problems, you know, homeless crisis, we got the drug crisis, housing crisis right now as well, which kind of ties into the homeless problem as well, so does the drugs. But hopefully this channel can help solve a lot of those problems. Hopefully the Pineal mission of being happy and healthy as a community and building communities can help solve that mission. Help solve those problems as well. Hopefully this mission can help solve those problems as well. So you guys subscribe and your watch time on this video is how I'm gonna determine how much trash I pick up next time. And next time it might not be in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm actually headed to Michigan here in a couple of weeks to do a event, a plant swap and Pineal meetup event at one of our hosts. If you don't know what a Pineal trade station is, go to our website and check it out. They're just little plant stands that people put in front of their homes, churches, schools, small businesses, organizations, etc. And people swap homegrown produce, house plants, backyard chicken eggs, sourdough, seeds. It's just a community swap point for plants and just homesteading goodies, right? And it's meant to connect your community. Connect communities is what we are all about. Making communities better is what the Pineal lifestyle, the Pineal mission is all about. And so you guys are directly connected to how much trash we picked up. So yeah, listen to this in the background when you're driving your car because I'm gonna talk about gratitude today and why I think it's so important. And leave me some things to talk about because every time I do a trash picking up video, I want to have a topic to talk about. This topic is gratitude. It can be whatever. It can be about health. It can be about lifestyle, the Pineal lifestyle. It can be about gardening, homesteading, nature. Just give me a topic and I'll talk about it. Gratitude is going to be this topic. Next week it might be like the soil health. It's what I was gonna do this time, but I think I'm gonna talk about gratitude because I think gratitude is so important. And how can you not, I almost fell. How can you not be grateful with this beautiful waterfall behind me? It's so, so, so beautiful. And of course, I'm gonna show you some really cool spots in this park as well. So let me set this down. Let me get on my gloves. They say one size fits most, so hopefully my hands are most. They're not as big as Shaq's, but they are pretty big, so hopefully I am most. So gratitude, being grateful. This is super, super dark right now. Hopefully it's not messing up this video quality too much. But being grateful is such an important thing if you want to live a healthy lifestyle, right? If you want to live this, you know, super healthy, super amazing life, being grateful is so important. And I know it's not always easy, but it is important. You know, it is really important. It lowers your stress, and not only, which is just healthy for you, but not only does it lower your stress, I mean, people want to be around people that are grateful, right? If you are grateful, you're probably gonna get the job over somebody that's not as grateful. You're gonna get the promotion. You're gonna get just working with people, right? You're going to get the jobs. You're gonna get the events. You're gonna do whatever you wanna do. People wanna work with people that are super grateful. So just number one. Two, it really lowers your stress, which I might have already said. But stress is one of the biggest killers in America. Stress, heart disease, just lifestyle choices is honestly one of the biggest killers in America. And so if we can be grateful about our lives, it's really, really important. And I know it is hard to be grateful sometimes. And we found our first piece of trash. So let me show you this waterfall. I'm gonna show you guys these cool things as I go. So this is kind of the area that I'm cleaning up. There's a pond over there that actually has really good fish. I fished it a couple times, actually quite a bit when I was younger. I grew up in this area, so has a lot of smallmouth and largemouth bass. But this area gets pretty trashy. People come down here to hang out. High school kids come down here to smoke. And it just kind of looks a little bit trashy sometimes. We have a nice walking way over here. And then if you keep on going past, there's like basketball courts, there's pickleball courts, which those things have taken off, right? Pickleball. So boom, we got our first piece of trash. Let's get it. And so I know it's really hard to be grateful sometimes, because you wake up and you might be thinking, nothing's going right today. Nothing is going right today. This water is pretty high. Like right now, I could be kind of ungrateful because this water is high and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna get over it. Probably step on this guy maybe. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I don't fall. If I do, it will be caught on camera. Oh my, I just got super wet. Oh my goodness. My shoes just got soaked. Darn it. It's right here. I could be really ungrateful. That was not planned. But you woke up today, right? You have a chance. You have a chance to live a great, wonderful life. And people don't always have that chance, right? So, second piece of trash. Third piece of trash. So you could be really, ungrateful if you have something going on in your life that's bad, but at least you woke up. At least you woke up today and you can get after it and you can get better and you can become better. Let me set this down again. I don't know why I picked it up. Oh, that is pretty sunny. I don't want you guys to look at that. So I'm gonna talk to you guys when I do this, but I'm gonna set down the camera. Just listen to this when you're driving to work. Listen to being grateful. But you woke up today, so you have the ability to try to get better. Fourth piece of trash. Fifth piece of trash. And every day you have that ability, and you could have just not been born. And I know sometimes people probably feel like they wish they had never been born. And if that is you, just find somebody that you can talk to. That's huge. And I think this mental health crisis that we have in America right now, especially with people that are young. 7 piece of trash, 8 piece of trash, 9 piece of trash. I'm so glad I'm wearing gloves. 10th piece of trash. With people that are young, we have this huge comparison problem, right? This huge comparison problem. 11th piece of trash. Oops, that just dropped. 11th piece of trash. 12, 13, 14. We have this huge comparison problem because these kids are, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old and older, right? And we are looking on social media and we are feeling this like, this person has a Lamborghini, this person has some supercars, and I can barely pay rent. And then you start feeling a type of way. But when you feel that type of way, do something that makes you happy. Turn off your phone. Be grateful. Find something in your life, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your dog, whether it's your cat, whether it's a fish, whether it's you're going to school, you're learning a trade, you have the ability to get a job, you have the ability to work. Because we could be, born in a country that we're getting shot at, every day. And obviously there's some shootings that happen in America and we can be better as well. That's not what I'm saying. But, the situation could be a lot worse. And even if it can't be, even if this is the worst possible thing that it can get, we can be grateful that it can't get any worse, right? But being grateful, it's just going to help you. It's not gonna hurt you, right? It is just going to help you. There's gonna be no hurting in being grateful, right? It's just gonna help. So just find something and then just meditate on it, right? Just meditate on that. Like, hey, I woke up today, I have the ability to go get a better job. If you're in a job that you hate, boom, glass. If you're in a job you hate, at least you have the ability to go get another job. And especially for these young kids that you're 17, 18, 19, and you think life's over because you haven't found what you want to do yet. And then you just feel sick to your stomach. You feel like why haven't I made it yet? And it's a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling. And I think everybody has that feeling, especially in my generation, in our age group. It is a huge problem. Whoops, there I am. It's a huge problem. And it's something that I think just being grateful for as much stuff that you can be grateful for can really help solve that problem. If you have a house, that's amazing, right? There's so many people in other countries that don't even have a house. If you have fresh food, if you have access to food, if you're eating a hot meal right now, you can be grateful about that. And I promise you, it will make your life so much better. So much better. Because all of a sudden you have switched your mindset. You have switched your mindset from this, why does it have to always happen to me, to I'm gonna make a difference. Like, I'm gonna make it better. Why not me? I'm gonna do something, and I'm just in this water right now. Oh my goodness. To be happy. I'm gonna make that a choice to try to find happiness in everything. Let me show you guys this Beautiful creek right here leading up to the waterfall. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And you can just come out here and do some breath work. There's so much science coming out on breath work right now. Just show that it really helps. I don't even know what we're up to, but another piece of trash. I need a counter on screen. That'd be really cool, and to see how much trash that we could pick up as a community for this channel. And we got a pack of games. High school kids be smoking out here, and yeah, so it really does help. Being grateful helps. And you can do it with your spouse. You can do it with your friends. Oh crap, I just walked into a spider web. You know, it's a cool thing to do. And it's something that I think would really help America. I think would really help the young generation. You know, if we all, look at this trash. If we're trying to make this young generation, boom, there's some bottles, there's a can, a Yahoo can, another plastic bottle. Let's clean this up. Let's get this up. Yeah, if we want to help this young generation thrive, they're not going to thrive if they're just in this comparison mindset. I mean, I know people that are super wealthy, you know, millionaires, that are not grateful for what they have. I'm just putting my shoes in this water. Jeez. And they're not even happy, right? They have tons of money. They have all the things that society says that will make you happy, and they're still comparing themselves. And they're just like, somebody else has more stuff. Another Swisher Sweet. You would think people that smoke would love nature and wouldn't litter. But it could have just flown away. They might have not even littered. But, you know, it's really important. I forgot exactly what I was saying, but it's really important to be grateful and to teach these younger kids how to be grateful. So how do we even be grateful? Like I said, oh my goodness, another spider web. Just pick something in your life. It could be super small. You know, you could be grateful that the sun is out today. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. If you're driving, don't look at this. But if you're not driving, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. That one thing right there can make you grateful. And that can just solve a lot of stuff in your life. It's crazy how much stuff that your mind can solve just loving life and being grateful. And if you have mental health problems, I promise you that this won't hurt. Right? It won't hurt. Being grateful definitely won't hurt. And so let me know in the comments what you guys are grateful for. Boom, we got smokeless tobacco. We got another water bottle. We got about a bag of trash right now. I want to do some more. So we're going to hit some more. I don't want this video to go too long. I don't want it to be boring for you guys. So I'm just going to hike a little bit more, show you where we're at. It's a super cool hiking. We have a nice little bag of trash. This is a really cool spot. And I bet you there's gonna be trash over here. And there is, because this is where Everybody sits. There's gonna be another water bottle. We got a bag, a banana peel, which I guess will eventually just rot out. Got all this stuff. So glad I have these gloves. So glad I have these gloves. Not getting dirty. Another worm thing. It's crazy how much trash is at some of these parks. It's crazy. I'm sure it's getting cleaned up all the time. Well, I don't know if it's getting cleaned up all the time or not. I don't know. Again, I'm probably gonna make this into a live video next time. I'm gonna make this into a live video because it's a lot easier to talk to somebody. Because when I'm talking about something, these videos don't go very long, but when you're trying to just talk by yourself, it is a little bit harder. It is a little bit harder. And write it down. Write down what you're grateful for. You know, get a book, write down what you're grateful for, and then, you know, just look at it every day. And if you can do that every day, figure out something else that you're grateful for. You know, at the end of the month, you have 30 things that you're grateful for. You can just start being like, wow, my life is actually not that bad. Why do I feel bad? Right? Why am I, found some more trash. Why am I, you know, mental health not great? And it might be genetics, right? It might be genetics, but what I always try to tell people is there's nothing you can really do about genetics. So it almost doesn't even matter. You know, I'm not telling people not to take medications or whatnot, but if you can't do anything about the genetic part of it, you can at least do something about your mindset part of it. We just came to a gold mine in this trash picking up. There's tons of trash right here, and they're all water bottles. We got some Mickey cans, which is a trash beer. Mickeys are trash, I said it. Mickeys are garbage. If you're gonna drink beer, drink something dark. Drink something darker. I don't really like any kind of beer, but ouch. Ooh, there we go. You know, we have a ton of trash back here, so I might just get up through. This would be the last little section I'll grab. I'll make a little pile right there. I don't want you guys getting bored of my trash picking up video. But I do think it's a cool thing that we can make this channel into a channel that can do good. And we can base it off of how much engagement we get. So drop a comment, drop a like, or like this video. I guess you don't drop likes, but drop a comment, share the video. Let's pick up some more trash next time. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit more, but I don't want to keep you guys for too long. It's been 23 minutes and 50 seconds right now. Love you guys. Until next time, watch this video all the way through. I'm probably gonna start doing live videos. I'm gonna be going to Michigan to talk to one of the hosts. Again, if you don't know about the Pineal lifestyle, the Pineal community, go check us out. I'll put some, put the information to our website down below. Go check out some more videos. I'm gonna be doing a ton of podcasts coming up as well, talking to interesting people about how to become healthier, about nature, about community, about everything. So stay tuned for that as well. Guys, I'm gonna finish cleaning this up. We got at least a bag, and I have another bag. Love you guys so much. Go in nature, live your life, don't compare yourself, be grateful. Until next time, peace out.